Jamaica.
On your father, what's your father?
Jamaica.
All right, then this is for you. This is for you.
Jamaica?
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
my brother.
brothers? Okay.
All right, so what we're out here doing, right, is letting our people know the true nationality in these last days, all right? Because you guys are calling yourselves Jamaicans, calling yourselves Black or African Americans and Negroes. That's not what the Bible calls you. That's not what the Most High God calls you. The Most High God calls you the children of Israel. And being from Jamaica, you be from the tribe of Benjamin, right? You know, you come from, you know how Jamaicans come from Africa, right? The West Coast. You know, Africans got tribes, right? Well, yeah, we're a tribal people, but we're the Most High God's chosen people, and our nation is Israel, and your tribe will be Benjamin, right? So let me show you that. Let me show you that in the Bible, right? Give me Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. All right. So these guys want the so-called white man wants you guys to. He gave you the name Jamaican, man. You guys don't know. Do you know what Jamaicans were called before they were even called Jamaicans? Exactly, right? These guys put that name on you guys, right? After they enslaved you. Now they got you. Now me, I got the name of my slave master on me, Duncan. I don't know what my last name was before. They didn't even want to have the audacity to give us our last names back. Right? So read that.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
Right?
and the ass his master's
So
crib.
these are two dumb animals. Those two dumb animals know where they belong to at the end of the day. The ox knows who its owner is, knows who nourishes and feeds it, and the ass knows where it needs to go at the end of the day. Right? Read.
But Israel,
But who?
But Israel
Israel is God's chosen people. Read.
does not know.
Why? Okay, so why? Let me ask you a question. Why would God's own chosen people not know who their master is? Really? Keep reading that.
My people do not consider.
He said his own people don't even consider who their master is. They don't know their nationality. They don't care to know. Why would you think? Why would the Most High God's own chosen people not know who their own God is or their nationality?
That's what we do.
Right. So give me Jeremiah 7:14. All right. This is why. All right.
14.
17:4. I mean Jeremiah 17:4.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage.
So the Most High God was telling Jeremiah to prophesy to the children of Israel, right? That you, even Jeremiah himself, Jeremiah didn't do no wrong. The Most High saying you're gonna discontinue from your heritage. Your heritage is your nationality, your customs that you keep, right? It's like you're gonna discontinue and stop doing that, right? Read.
That I gave thee.
That who gave?
That I gave thee.
Most High God gave us our heritage, right? Read.
Which I will cause thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
So we're gonna discontinue from our heritage, and we're gonna serve our enemies, right? Read.
In the land which thou knowest not.
Right? Did so-called Jamaicans know this land when they were on the west side of the earth when they were brought over here from the west coast of Africa? Exactly, right? Read.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
What did the children of Israel do?
Kindle a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Pissed off the Most High God. We made the Most High God angry for him to send us into captivity under another nation of people. Right? Now give me Jeremiah 11:7. All right.
This is Jeremiah 11:7. For I earnestly protested unto your fathers in the day that I brought them up out of the land of Egypt.
So we used to be in captivity. Our first captivity was the land of Egypt, right? The Most High brought us out of that captivity. So he said he told our fathers when we were in the land of Egypt, right? After he brought us out, read.
Even unto this day, rising early and protesting, saying, Obey my voice.
Obey his voice, read.
Yet they obeyed not, nor inclined their ear, but walked every one in the imagination of their own evil heart.
You guys, we didn't want to listen to what the Most High told us to do, right? We just wanted to do whatever we wanted to do, read.
Therefore I will bring upon them all the words of this covenant.
So we entered into a covenant with the Most High God, right? And in that covenant, he said if we do what he tells us to do, he'll set us on above every single nation on the face of the earth. They're going to have to serve us. They'll be our slaves. But if we don't want to do what the Most High God says, then we're going to have to serve the other nations. All right? Read.
Which I commanded them to do, but they did them not.
What did we do?
But they did them not.
We didn't do them, right? Read.
And the Lord said unto me, a conspiracy is found among the men of Judah and among the inhabitants of Jerusalem. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. And they went after other gods to serve them.
Right.
The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant which I made with their fathers.
All right, so let's get to those curses to show you how you're an Israelite according to the Bible. Right, this book's been written thousands of years before we were born. All right, so give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
So it's going to come to pass if we don't want to listen to the Most High, our God. Read.
to observe, to do all his commandments
Right.
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That we're going to be cursed, and the curses that he's going to put upon us are going to come upon us and are going to overtake us. So this is the Most High, remind you, this is the Most High speaking to his own people. What? Does this curse sound like a good thing?
Nope.
Exactly. So let me get Deuteronomy 20 and 54.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you
So the
and
most-
very delicate,
So the Most High God says, at that time we were delicate. The children of Israel were delicate and kind to one another, man. He said the men that were tender and very delicate to one another. Read.
his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Instead of being kind to each other, you guys are gonna have an evil eye towards each other, right? What nation of people get stereotyped of gang banging on each other the most?
Black people.
That's right. Read.
And toward the wife of his bosom,
Towards your woman, right? Our people promote music like adultery, talking about you're gonna fuck another man's girl, right? I had sex with that man's girl, took your bitch, right? That's evil, man. That's adultery. You're not supposed to be robbing another man's wife, right? Read.
and toward the remnant of his children,
Of his children, not only your wife, your children too, you're gonna be evil towards, right?
which he shall leave.
Which you shall what?
Leave.
Now, who gets stereotyped with fathers not being in the homes? No. Who? What? Like, okay, what? The Most I said. Yeah. So see, you got it. See, right? The Most I said that you're gonna be evil towards your brother, your woman, and the children which you shall leave. All right. The black people, blacks and Hispanics, they get stereotyped the most with having fatherless homes. A woman left alone in the house to raise her children. Right.
Quite sad. Which is quite sad, actually.
And it's a curse.
And it's a curse that the Most High put upon His
Because we
people.
don't follow his commandments.
Right. Read 45.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
He's gonna put these curses upon you till you're destroyed as a